We're back. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another very special live stream. This is something that's been in the works for quite some time. Everybody remembers when my brother and I did that Disney versus Pixar stream not too long ago, and we're back doing it again. You know, as a way to commemorate Black Widow hitting theaters finally, as well as the premiere of Low Key. The finale is hitting tomorrow night at the time of streaming. Thank you all so much for joining in. I'm already seeing people start to trickle in. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button down below as hard as you possibly can. And be sure to hit that thumbs up button by the end. Really, really helps us get this content out there. But without any further, Jake, wake your ass up. We got...
what?
Yeah.
Oh, is it time already?
No, Jake, I told you 5 o'clock, and here you are napping on my ass.
So 5 a.m. or
Jesus.
5 p.m. You got to be more specific about this.
Well, 5 p.m. is what I said in the chat.
Okay.
Jesus
Sure.
Christ.
Yeah, we all said things.
My goodness. Yeah, no, I know what I said. Yeah, now you're sleeping on me. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we have put together another silly little stream for you guys for Survivor Marvel-ous Island. And yes, we put together 20 MCU characters for us right in front of you here. We've divided it up. You know, this was such a tough list to put together because there's so many great characters, but we decided to divide it up either by gender. We tried to be as diverse as possible, reaching out from all different phases here, Jake. I really like this list that we put together, though. What do you think?
Yeah, first of all, I want to say you said that it was tough to get it together. It was also just tough to find pictures. That's why. Yeah.
Thank you, Brian Steele, for thank you, Brian Steele, for sponsoring this video. You know, cheap plug for Brian Steele. That's it's a great little service to do some of these like weird little simulations here that you see like the one you see in front of you right now. But it was quite the hassle to get some of these pictures uploaded. But
yeah,
we got him here. We've got 2 tribe divisions. We are using the David versus Goliath format here. Our first tribe here is the Stan Lee tribe, and we've got let's see here. I'm just gonna go on my regular little window here. But we've got Agatha Harkness from WandaVision, Darcy Lewis from the first Thor movie, also recently from WandaVision, Natasha Romanoff, who you all know finally has her solo film out in theaters right now, Okoye from Black Panther, Jake knows the actress from Denai Guerrero from Walking Dead, Peggy Carter, notably from the first Avenger, Rocket Raccoon, who I think may be my pick, actually, going down this list. I think I'm picking Rocket Raccoon just to go off the wall here. Sam Wilson, the brand new Captain America, the Mad Titan Thanos. You got the God of Thunder himself, and you also have Tony Stark making up the Stan Lee tribe here, Jake. So any standouts here amongst this mess of a tribe?
Yeah, I'm actually kind of gonna agree with you. Rocket Raccoon, I think he'd be a pretty good Survivor player. Like he's smart, he knows how to talk to people, and he can be pretty crafty in any situation. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he does in this season.
Yeah, just as long as he doesn't try to strategize with any of the trees here, because Groot is not on the island with him here. Maybe he's going to be a loved one if Rocket makes it that far.
Yeah, the loved ones, like Rocket's expecting someone to come out from the jungle, but then one of the trees starts moving. I am Groot.
It's going to be one of those types of streams, ladies and gentlemen. But that is not the only tribe. Obviously, you have the Jack Kirby tribe, named after the other co-creator of Marvel Comics. Bruce Banner in Hulk form is here, Jake. It's the amalgamation that we saw in Avengers Endgame. The muscle and the brains all put together. I think that makes a pretty damn good Survivor player. You got Carol Danvers, Eric Killmonger, who could be another piece of brawn for this tribe. Gamora is a badass. I know some people watching this stream may love Gamora. They might want her to win. Hope Van Dyne, of course, the Wasp. Scott Lang is still on house arrest, I guess, in this universe. Low Key is here. This is not Alligator Low Key. This is not Sylvie. This is not Loki Classic, played by Richard E. Grant. This is Tom Hiddleston Loki. Just to clear the air about that, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Fresh off of his series, this is classic original Avengers, Thor's younger brother, Loki, Tom Hiddleston. Pepper Potts is on the opposite tribe of Tony Stark. That could be a Boston Rob and Amber style target from Winners at War. You have Peter Parker, Tom Holland. Tom Holland's Peter Parker. You also have Doctor Strange and Wanda Maximoff, fresh all the Emmy nominations for WandaVision. I cannot speak because I'm so excited to do this. But are there any standouts on this Jack Kirby tribe for you, my friend? My brother.
Yeah. Also, like you mentioned earlier, Hulk, he's got Bruce Banner, he's got the brain and the brawn. Interesting to see him on a tribe with Loki. Hope they can get along, get past the puny god thing.
Oh, I hope so. I hope they can work past their problems here.
But also, like you said, Loki, like his series is getting popular now, as is Natasha Romanoff. She just recently had her movie. I think they're gonna be they could be easy first targets just because they're so famous right now. Maybe the other heroes might be like, look, they're already making enough money right now off of their series. Well, let's not let them win Survivor and $1 million.
You do have 4 out of the 6 original OG Avengers team on this cast, so 3 of which are on the Stan Lee tribe here. But yeah, definitely a lot of standouts here. I think I'm like looking at this whole cast. I think I'm going Rocket for the win, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like Wanda could also pull it off. I feel like, Loki could be sneaky. Bruce Banner, I think, is a dark horse also. But this is our cast that we've put together. We've tried to be as diverse as we can. This is all from within the MCU. So you're not going to see Reed Richards. I mean, if this is popular enough and we do another Marvel-ous Island, maybe we'll plug the Fantastic Four in there somewhere. There's a lot of possibilities with this, but it all depends on what you guys think about it. Let us know down in the chat. Let us know down in the comments if you're watching the replay what you think of this little idea here. I think this is going to be extremely fun, Jake. Maybe even more like, I don't know if it's going to be as ridiculous as Disney versus Pixar was with Mickey Mouse foiling all those votes that he got.
Mickey Mouse on his immunity streak plus his idol streak, and then Remy from Ratatouille ultimately swooping in.
Yes. So the only non-human character that's in this cast that we, as far as we can see, I mean, there's lots of godlike creatures in this, like a Thanos and a Thor. Rocket Raccoon is the only one that fits that winner bill, so that's kind of why I'm picking him. But we'll see what happens. But let's just dig right in. Like I said, we're using David versus Goliath format here. Let me find it. And just to heads up, everybody, neither Jake nor I have looked any deeper than this right over here. So you guys are just going to be as surprised as we are. So here we go.
Yeah, we didn't look up spoilers on the internet.
No, no, we did not look up spoilers on the internet, a la Heroes versus Villains. But this is the opening twist. Before the challenge, the Jack Kirby tribe, the Jack Kirby tribe will select 2 members from each tribe who will compete for the challenge based on first impressions. Whoever they selected are assumed to be the Stan Lee tribe's weakest and Jack Kirby tribe's strongest. And in turn, the Stan Lee tribe chooses a set of obstacles the Jack Kirby tribe pair will run through. So basically, this is what you would expect from the David versus Goliath opening challenge, the Christian Hubicki special. Thanos and Natasha Romanoff are the ones competing for the Stan Lee tribe. That's a little bit of an interesting twist, an interesting team up. And Loki and Hope Van Dyne are the ones that are considered the strongest. I don't know how Bruce Banner would take this, considering that he's the strongest Avenger, but...
To be fair, before we go on any further, if some of you are confused in the chat, Brent Steele doesn't really take into account, like, who you have in the cast. It is all completely randomized. So
yeah,
some things may make sense, but it's more likely that nothing is going to make sense.
Like Thanos and Black Widow being the weakest members of the tribe. Yeah. No,
yeah,
not
I don't
a chance.
see that at all.
And, as you can see, the Stan Lee tribe wins reward. They one up the Jack Kirby tribe. They win pre-cut lumber and additional supplies to help set up camp. Jake?
I think Hulk needed those extra support beams to support him in the shelter. He could have used those.
Hulk is just going to sleep on the floor. I'm sure Tony Stark is going to craft an excellent shelter for the Stan Lee tribe. Yeah. But here we go. Stan Lee tribe status. Let's see what kind of... there's no alliances. I was about to say, what kind of alliances are forming here? No alliances on the Stan Lee tribe, Jake.
We've never seen this on Brant Steel. Like, usually the first episode, there's always some alliances that form, but...
Well, let's see the Jack Kirby tribe. No alliances. No alliances yet. So everybody's just feeling each other out. Everybody's feeling each other out here now.
Maybe they'll wait till after the immunity challenge before they start scrambling and strategizing.
That's their funeral. But you have 2 immunity idols currently hidden. No one has found them yet. Let's go into the first immunity challenge. Who takes it home? It's going to be the Jack Kirby tribe. They also win a flint. So it looks like... Stephen Strange could have started fire, without one, but...
so could Tony Stark. Can he just shoot, like, a beam from his hand onto a pile of wood?
He could. I feel like Stephen Strange could start a fire a lot easier. Or Wanda Maximoff could have started a fire better yet, but...
by the way, I think we should add that at the opening challenge, host Jeff Probst said to all the contestants, no using your superpowers in the challenges, okay?
Jesus.
Like, that's not fair. Let's leave everyone on a level playing field.
Banner just couldn't help himself. He had to throw in all of his strength and all of his powers into untying all these knots. Yeah.
He didn't untie the knots. He just ripped the rope in half.
He did just rip the rope in half. So the Stan Lee tribe is the one going to Tribal Council. Let's see what's going on. Okoye and Thanos have a minor disagreement. It has a lasting impact. Do you think this is because Thanos snapped half of humanity away and Okoye didn't take too kindly to that?
Nah, that can't be it.
It has to be.
I don't know where you would get that idea from.
Thanos has got to be rubbing his tribe the wrong way from the get-go here because of what he did in Infinity War. But
I mean, that's
here we go.
Minuscule.
We see the Jack Kirby tribe. Peter Parker and Wanda Maximoff are bonding strongly. Jake. What does Wanda Maximoff see in Peter Parker really here? Why are they bonding?
Heck, she might just want to be taking him under his wing and kind of showing him the ropes. Because remember, Peter Parker is still like a high school student playing amongst like all grown-ups. Like she might be looking to him like she can maybe be his mentor, maybe be an ally for him.
Maybe, but it's not like Peter can learn all of Wanda's powers unless she's gonna set up an entire sitcom. Unless he's going to set up an entire sitcom, that's basically the gist of what he'd be learning. But got to say what's up to Luke in the chat there. He says Hulk is his pick to win. I said Hulk was a dark horse, my friend. I'm not sure, but Hulk is the strongest Avenger. So,
puny god,
Hulk smash. So let's go to the first tribal council for the Stan Lee tribe. No one has any immunity idols. This is as classic of a first tribal council as you can get. And no alliances here. Who do you think's in trouble?
Based on what little we've seen so far, I think the tribe might make the easy move and turn against Thanos for being like the only major villain in the tribe. Like,
well, you also can't discount Agatha Harkness. She's also a villain. She may sympathize with Thanos, and she may outcast herself immediately.
Yeah, if that's the case, I think they might be the first 2 easy votes, but let's see what happens.
Let us see what happens. First tribal council. If anyone has an immunity idol and they like to play it, now is the time to do so. No one stands, really. Yeah, no one's got an immunity idol, Brant Steel. So I'll read the votes. First vote goes to Thor.
Oh, what?
Peggy Carter. All right, that's 1 vote Peggy, 1 vote Thor. Thor, that's 2 votes Thor. Peggy, we're tied. 2-2. 4. That's 3 for Thor, 2 for Peggy. 5 votes left. Peggy, we're tied. 3-3. This is going to be a
Are they
rock
gonna
draw?
tie
First tribal
themselves on
council,
the
isn't
first
it?
tribal council?
This is going to be a rock draw. This is going to be a rock draw. 4. 4 for Thor, 3 for Peggy. 4. Peggy Carter. That's 5 votes for Thor, 4 votes Peggy, 1 vote left. And Peggy Carter, we're tied.
Oh my god.
We're tied.
A tie on the first tribal council.
I knew it.
I gotta crack open my Diet Coke for this.
I knew it. Watch the damn council end in a rock draw. But here we go. There's a tie and a revote. Those in the tie will not revote unless no one received votes on the original vote, as those of you who watch Survivor may know. First vote, Peggy Carter. 4. Peggy. 4. We're tied. 2-2. 4 votes left. Peggy. 4. Are we going to tie again?
Oh my god.
4. 4 for Thor, 3 for Peggy. And the first person voted out of Survivor Marvel-ous Island
has been voted out of Marvel-ous Island. He's gonna fall into a depression, become overweight, have a lot of beers at his house, and he won't hear the end of this for the rest of his days.
He's gonna become the dude from the Big Lebowski on Ponderosa itself on that pre-merge trip. The tribe has spoken. Let's see what happened here. Who do you think was the flipper? Who do you think did
Stormbreaker. First, I want to say Stormbreaker and Mjolnir, they're just going to be, it's Agatha Harkness.
Oh, well, wait. Agatha, okay, hold on. So, let's see. So, Agatha and Black Widow both switched their votes on the revote.
So, that means 3 people switched their votes, must have.
Thanos voted for Thor on the revote. So Thanos, of course, it was the villains were the one that flipped. This is so confusing. This is a mess, as to be expected. This is.
I don't even know what to say right now. Like
a complete clusterfuck.
If they had given us alliances, we could have maybe followed along better. But no, they can't do that.
Yeah. So. Here we are. We're going to continue on. Thor is the first one voted out. Much to my chagrin, my favorite character in this universe is gone. 19 people left. Are there any alliances that form? Of course not. Of course not. Out of the Stan Lee tribe, this is such a cluster. And no alliances forming on the Jack Kirby tribe either, even though freaking Spider-Man and the Scarlet Witch were
Did we turn alliances off or something?
And I really hope we didn't, because that is, I mean, I think it'd be pretty interesting to go through without any alliances. So it'll be just completely ridiculous. But all right, immunity challenge time. Here we go. And the Stan Lee tribe avoids tribal council for the second week in a row. They also win a fishing kit, Jake.
So now the numbers are going to be even. I definitely think Rocket's going to make good use out of that fishing kit. He's gonna take a stick and like craft some fishing pole out of it somehow.
He's gonna take the Hawaiian sling and be like, "Oh yeah,"
and then he just throws it into the water and he catches an orca.
And he freaking just goes apeshit in the water. Luke says he just saw Black Widow on Sunday and he had a total blast watching it in theaters. Black Widow is your second pick to win. Hey man, I really enjoyed Black Widow too. I thought it was a lot better than people gave it credit for. I know a lot of the hype had died down, like even with all the pandemic delays, but I really enjoyed it. I mean, I'm really hoping that low key can at least match that quality. I'm sure it'll at least be just as good, if not better. But we shall see. Let me see where where did the thing go? There it is. Okay, so the Jack Kirby tribe is going to tribal council. Let's see. So look at this. Luke just manifested it. Black Widow found the hidden immunity idol, Jake.
Wow.
There it is. Finally an eventful thing on the beach. There it is. As if a tie in the first tribal council is not eventful. But
yeah,
there we go. So Natasha and Tony have a minor disagreement.
Oh, God.
What are they arguing about? What do they have to argue about? They were on the same team in Civil War.
Look, Tony, billionaires aren't in a good light now. And even though Tony's a superhero, he's still sitting on piles of money like a dragon sits atop piles of gold.
Yep, that's a very good point. But what do we see with, Darcy and Rocket have a minor disagreement. What's going on there? What?
Well, I wasn't surprised Rocket's getting in fights. He's kind of got an attitude problem, you know. Maybe he got a little too cocky catching a fish or something.
They both just might find each other annoying, you know. Who knows? A lot of people found Darcy Lewis to be annoying in the first Thor movie, but she certainly got a lot better. What? Agatha and Peggy bond slightly? Why would you want to bond with Agatha? Why?
Did Agatha, change her vote to save her or something?
Oh, you know what? That's totally it. That's totally it. Yep.
I think Agatha might be feeling a little guilty, like maybe she misjudged Peggy, but
they're
able to bury the hatchet, so to speak.
It has a lasting impact too. So we could see the dynamic duo of Peggy Carter and Agatha Harkness come to fruition. Let's see. The Wasp finds the hidden immunity idol. It must be because she shrunk. It was hidden in the grass. It was as small as could be. Hank Pym shrunk it.
When he can shrink, you can search for idols more stealthily.
You can, for sure. Luke says, imagine Agatha just wins and Hulk loses by one vote. I hope not. I hope not.
If the winner was Disney versus Pixar ended, he came down to one vote.
It must be. If the winner was Agatha all along, I will hate this, and I'll love it at the same time. But Hope Van Dyne has the hidden immunity idol from the Jack Kirby tribe. Peter and Doctor Strange bond slightly, kind of as a precursor to No Way Home, because Doctor Strange is in that film. So,
yeah, maybe we know something about the film.
Maybe. Well, I know more than a few things about the film. I know that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are going to be in it, and it's the worst kept secret in Hollywood history. So, things like that.
I really hope we didn't. I hope we didn't turn alliances off, because this will be very confusing.
Again, I feel like that's the fun of Brian Steele, just like the randomness of everything. So, David versus Goliath format. The alliances could have formed later, but we'll see. Jack Kirby tribe sitting here at Tribal Council. I think Pepper Potts is in trouble. I just have a hunch. I think Pepper Potts is in the Amber Mariano spot. I think she is a sitting duck for a majority of votes because they know Tony Stark is on the other tribe, so they know they're going to reconnect.
They want to try and break that up, but I think you might be right.
Yeah, but we shall see. As I've mentioned, Hope has the Jack Kirby idol. Hope is going to play the immunity idol on Bruce Banner, Luke, in the chat.
Why? You just found the idol and you're going to play it for him?
On the second vote, no alliances between Hope and Bruce Banner. No deal was struck, but maybe this is the start of something.
Do you think that maybe when Hope shrunk and she was looking for the idol, she overheard someone talking about blindsiding Hulk?
Maybe. She might have wanted to stir the pot a little bit. Any votes? Go ahead.
She doesn't need a spy nest or anything, or a spy shack?
No, she could just go for it. So, all right. So any votes for Bruce Banner will not count. 10 votes in all. Here we go. First vote, Bruce Banner. Of course it is. Does not count.
Oh my God.
Bruce Banner does not count. Banner does not count. Banner does not count. Banner does not count. Banner.
Oh my God, she just saved him.
He saved his green behind. Does not count. 4 votes left. Doctor Strange. That's 1 vote for Doctor Strange. 3 votes left. Doctor Strange And the second person voted out is Doctor Strange. God, why are they voting out all the Phase 4 solo stars? Why are they voting all of them out?
Got blindsided.
He sure did. Hope idled Doctor Strange completely out of the game. Doctor Strange did not see this as one of the 14 million possibilities how the game could have ended. But the tribe has spoken. Let's see how the votes panned out. Who was on the outside looking in? Bruce was certainly a vote for Doctor Strange, and Hope certainly was a vote for Doctor Strange. Yep. And they were joined by Loki and Pepper Potts.
And Pepper
the one
Potts.
I thought was gone. So everybody else voted for Bruce Banner, including Peter Parker and Wanda Maximoff. Looks like that might be a duo. Might be a duo.
Maybe.
So, with that said, sad to say, Doctor Strange is idled out of the game, and we have 18 people left. Episode 3 already. Here we are. Natasha has the Stan Lee idol. Nothing new doing on the beach. And the Jack Kirby tribe wins immunity. It's back and forth. Back and forth. Stan Lee tribe going back to tribal council.
And they get pillows, blankets, and chairs, so they got the comfort reward.
They did. They did. I'm sure that made Peter Parker very happy indeed. I'm sure he was miserable laying there on the grass, probably running around on the grass in his suit saying, "This sucks."
No. He just spun a web for himself in the tree, and that's where he sleeps.
Yeah, that was his own shelter. That was his own shelter. Luke is still reacting to what the hell happened at last tribal council. Good thing Hulk saved himself. Yeah, well, I mean, Hope saved him too.
Hope saved him.
Yeah, Hope did save him. Yeah, but Hulk would have been gone if that idol wasn't played. So yeah, he would have been the second one voted out instead of Doctor Strange. So Stan Lee tribe, new events happening. Rocket and Thanos have a major fight. Of course. You killed my whole family? And now you're here on the island? I can't have any loved ones? What is your problem?
Oh, you held my severed hand as it was chopped off.
Yep.
You played with it like a chew toy.
Okay, how much for the hand? But at the same time, Peggy and Rocket bond slightly, and it has a lasting impact.
Rocket, his social game is all over the place right now.
It really is. He's starting fights with the outsiders, and then he's bonding with everybody else that he likes. So we shall see how that pans out. Peter Parker now has the Jack Kirby tribe hidden immunity idol, Jake. What could possibly go wrong?
I think he was looking for some new canisters for his web slingers, and he found the idol, and it fits perfectly in his little web canister, so no one will suspect it.
No one will suspect it. What could go wrong? Tom Holland, Peter Parker has the idol. Hope and Loki bond strongly. I wonder why. I wonder why. I mean, they were on the same side of the votes that Doctor Strange vote off, so
they might form a minority alliance.
Yeah. Gamora is impressing the rest of the team, though. Gamora's had a very quiet first few episodes, so
they
nice.
This tribe won the immunity challenge, right?
They did, but we do see an alliance form of 6.
Okay, alliances aren't off. Okay, good.
They're not off, but what doesn't make sense is that Hope and Loki joined Gamora, Pepper Potts, Peter Parker, and Scarlet Witch, even though they voted out Doctor Strange the last tribal council.
And even though they tried to save Hulk, they're not including him in the alliance.
They're not including Banner in the alliance because they know how big of a threat he is. So, again, Bryant Steele's randomness strikes again here in episode 3. But there is our first big alliance. Let's go to the Stan Lee Tribal Council here. You got 9 people sitting here. I think this may be Thanos' vote off here.
You might be right. I think either Thanos or Rocket. Rocket's just stirring a lot of controversy. I think maybe the rest of the tribes like Rocket's playing the game too hard. Like we should get him out right now.
Man, if it is Rocket right now, I'm going to be so upset. I may flip a gasket because I picked him. So, Black Widow, of course, has the idol. She does not play the hidden immunity idol. So, no idols. All votes will count. 9 votes in all. First vote goes to Darcy.
Okay.
Darcy. Tony Stark.
Huh.
Darcy. That's 3 votes Darcy, 1 vote Stark. Tony Stark. Tony Stark, we're tied. 3-3, 3 votes left. Stark. Darcy. Good Lord.
It's going to come down to 1 vote.
4 votes Darcy, 4 votes Stark, 1 vote left. And the third player voted out of Survivor Marvel-ous Island. Darcy. Darcy Lewis.
Tony Stark almost
the tribe has spoken. Somewhere on the replay, my buddy Marcus breathed a huge sigh of relief because he picked Tony Stark going in. But let's see what happened here. Darcy, Black Widow, Sam Wilson, and Thanos were the votes for Tony Stark. Of course, Thanos voted for Stark.
I'm not surprised. I bet when Thanos was writing down his vote, he's like, "You have my respect, Stark. When I get to the final 3, I'll thank you for your sacrifice."
I am inevitable. And he tried to snap him out. So, Darcy Lewis, sad to see you go. You were a comedic presence these first 3 episodes, but we must continue to episode 4. Already pretty eventful. 17 people left. Nothing new really doing on the Stan Lee tribe. You have this alliance here. Jack Kirby tribe wins immunity. 2nd straight week, Jake.
Man, the Stan Lee tribe is going to get eviscerated.
Yeah, Stan Lee tribe is, they're falling down the rabbit hole pretty quickly here. Natasha has the Stan Lee tribe idol, but Sam Wilson has a major meltdown, Jake.
What?
Do you think he's still mourning the death of one Steve Rogers?
Oh, yeah, he's got to be
even though Peggy Carter is also on this tribe. She's probably got more of a reason to mourn the death of Steve Rogers, but
maybe he's feeling overwhelmed, he can't fill his shoes.
Perhaps, yeah. He's got to be feeling overwhelmed here. The pressure of the country is on his shoulders. What could go wrong next? Carol Danvers and Killmonger have a small fight, but it has a lasting impact. 2 of the quietest people in the tribe. Wanda Maximoff left the big alliance, though.
Why? Well, why did you join to begin with? But why did you leave?
She was bonding with Peter a lot, so that kind of shocked me as much as it shocked you. But Hope Van Dyne and Low Key formed their own sub-alliance, and they are, they're tight. They're tight.
They're tight with each other.
This could be the dynamic duo here.
I think they're going to try and drag Hulk to the end, maybe. Or drag him along as a meat shield or something.
Even though Hulk is going to take supreme exception to that because he does think he's the strongest Avenger. But Stan Lee tribe for the 2nd week in a row sitting here at Tribal Council. Time to vote. Natasha is going to play the hidden immunity idol this week.
Is she playing it on herself?
She is playing it on herself. So any votes for Natasha Romanoff will not count. There's 8 votes in all. Here we go. First vote, I think Black Widow. Doesn't count, of course. She's very perceptive. Natasha does not count. Natasha does not count. Natasha does not count. No votes still. Natasha, she would have been gone.
Jesus Christ. This is episode 4, and we've already had 2 successful idol saves this season.
We've already had 2 correct idol plays. Sam Wilson.
Oh, I think his meltdown got to him.
And the 4th person voted out Sam Wilson. The tribe has spoken, even though it appears that he was in the majority here. Nat obviously was a vote for Sam. Peggy voted for Sam. That's surprising.
And Rocket Raccoon voted for Sam.
Everybody else was a vote for Romanoff, including Thanos, who voted against Tony Stark last week. Remember. Now they're voting with each other.
I think maybe they just got a little suspicious that she had an idol or something, and they decided to try and flush her out.
That could have been it.
Even if they couldn't get her out, they still got the idol out.
That could have been it, but the plan was unsuccessful. Sam Wilson, sad to say, has been eliminated, and now we're down to 16, Jake, already, and it looks like we're at a tribal switch here.
And we're not going to switch to 2 tribes.
We're going from 2 to 3. Going 2 to 3.
Dun,
so
dun, dun.
As part of a twist, new tribes are randomly assigned. There will be 3 tribes. Members of the 3rd tribe will have to start from scratch, and one castaway will draw a package without a buff and go to exile. That's going to be Okoye, Jake. Yep. But she is given the opportunity to find an idol nullifier, which she does find. This can be played at Tribal Council while voting until Final 5 to get rid of a hidden immunity idol. So, we've never played around with the nullifier. Yeah.
Usually, like, when we do these brand steal simulations, like, even with idols or advantages, usually they're played successfully.
Usually.
Like, I think there's maybe been 1 or 2 times where someone wasted an idol, but they're almost always, like, successful with their plays.
Almost always. Keyword there, almost. But we are going from 2 tribes to 3, and the new Stan Lee tribe consists of 4 old Jack Kirbys and Tony Stark all by himself. But good news, he and Pepper Potts are reunited, Jake.
Oh, boy. Yeah, they're gonna get targeted. I can just tell.
Yep. And they're going to be joined by Banner, Carol Danvers, and Killmonger. Interesting little dynamic here. The new Jack Kirby tribe is 3 old Kirbys and 2 old Lees. You got Gamora, Hope, and Loki, the dynamic duo, of course. Hope and Loki, along with Natasha Romanoff, who no longer has her idol, and Peggy Carter. So Loki is on a tribe of all strong women here. Do you think this makes him an outcast? Maybe not.
I mean, he's still with his ride or die Hope Van Dyne, so...
That's very true. That's very true. Now, this 3rd tribe that's going to start from scratch is named the Kevin Feige tribe, and they consist of 3 old Stan Lees and Agatha Harkness, Rocket Raccoon, and Thanos, and they're joined by the duo of Peter Parker and Wanda Maximoff. Wanda and Agatha back in the same vicinity. Oh, boy. What chaos.
Also, Peter Parker, he still has an idol, and he's going to a new beach, so he might find 2 idols. He might snag the other one.
Yes, sir. He may have 2 idols in.
He might be the Mickey Mouse of this season.
He might. I told you. Tom Holland, excellent Spider-Man, Jake. But let's see. So nothing really new doing on these new tribes, it looks like. I mean, Hope and Loki, this is just kind of your summary here. There is a Kevin Feige tribe hidden immunity idol. So we'll see what happens. So at the immunity challenge, 2 tribes win immunity. 1 is left over to go to tribal council, and that's going to be the Jack Kirby tribe, the new Jack Kirby tribe.
So the Kevin Feige tribe, they get pastries, coffee, and iced coffee, and Stan Lee tribe, they get immunity. By the way, I also said it as Stan Lee 2 and Jack Kirby 2 just because Brant Steele wouldn't let me reuse the names. So I just put 2. Like, so just disregard that Roman numeral 2 for now.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, that, but I'm sure Wanda wakes up extremely happy, Modern Family style, to pastries and coffee. So let's see what happens before Tribal Council. Carol Danvers now has the new hidden immunity idol at the Stan Lee tribe, Jake.
Wow.
I mean, she is all powerful.
People swooping up idols this season.
Mm-hmm. And Carol Danvers, very quiet go so far, I'm noticing.
She's kind of flying under the radar.
And here she is with an idol. Let's see what she does. Loki and Peggy Carter have a small fight, but it has a lasting impact, Jake.
Oh, no.
No.
I think it might be time for Hope to cut Loki. He might be dragging her down.
I mean, like the old Jack Kirby's on this island have the numbers over the old Stan Lee's. So we'll see what happens there. No one else finds the Kevin Feige tribe hidden immunity idol, but Agatha and Peter find something in common. What could they possibly have in common? Are they both funny? Is that it?
I couldn't tell you there, honestly.
Were they just swapping jokes? I mean, what happened here with Agatha? Why are they bonding? Why are Agatha and Wanda bonding?
They only bond slightly. Maybe
what
they're
the
like,
hell?
Look, on the other show, we hate each other, but on this show, maybe we can be buddies, you know?
Maybe we can team up on all these other underlings
who don't have their own streaming service show.
Yep, that's very true. So here is the new Jack Kirby tribe sitting at Tribal Council. I don't know, man. I think this may be Peggy's time. This may be Peggy's time to go.
Let's see what happens.
I think she's in trouble. Natasha does not have an idol this time. I'll read the votes. First vote, Peggy Carter. Yep.
Okay.
Just as I thought. Loki. 2 votes Loki, 1 vote Peggy. 2 votes left. Peggy. Coming down to 1 vote. And it's Peggy Carter. Yep.
Yeah, I think
that was easy.
Loki and Hope stood together, and
they sure did. They did.
They were joined.
Gamora joined them, voting out Peggy Carter. Natasha Romanoff may be in trouble if this tribe has to go to Tribal Council again.
The original tribe, they stayed together.
She better have an idol, but they are joined by Okoye, who had the idol nullifier on exile. So we're at a perfect even split. 15 people left in the game. Doesn't really look like there's anything new doing. I could just skip these like tribe statuses if you want to.
Let's go through just make sure nothing happens.
Let's just see. Yeah, not really anything new, but reward challenge. Kevin Feige tribe wins reward. They win 3 hens and a rooster. I'm sure.
And Rocket just eats them instantly.
Well, Rocket either eats them or Thanos kills them on his farm, beheads them.
Yeah, probably.
Beheads them, probably taking, Luke is freaking out in the chat, by the way. Agatha and Wanda should not be bonding. I agree. Why don't we tell that to Brian Steele? I'm sure they didn't expect us doing this, but there we go. Agatha,
the Jack Kirby tribe gets a dozen eggs.
They do. I wonder what Loki's going to do with those dozen eggs. Is he going to find a variant in one of them? Is he going to find a chick Loki in there?
Yes.
A baby
He's
chick
let
variant?
One of them hatch.
Yeah. The Jack Kirby tribe avoids Tribal Council. Stan Lee tribe avoids Tribal Council once again. Kevin Feige tribe is heading over there, Jake.
Peter Parker's got an idol, so some shit might go down.
That's very true. That's very true. But you do see that. Oh, go ahead.
He might find the other one before, and he might play both of them.
He might. That's very true. So no new events occurring, it looks like. But look at this. Wanda finds the Kevin Feige immunity idol.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
This duo has an idol.
Both members of the duo have an idol, and Rocket Raccoon is impressing the rest of the team. What could go wrong on this tribe now? What could go wrong?
Nothing
Absolutely nothing. But here they are at Tribal Council. 2 idols. What's going to happen here? If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and they'd like to play it, no idols. I
think Thanos is gone. I think it's Thanos' time.
It may be Thanos' time, yeah. So first vote, Thanos. Rocket. That's 2 votes Rocket, 1 vote Thanos. 2 votes Thanos, 2 votes Rocket, 1 vote left. 6th player voted out of Marvel-ous Island. Thanos, thank you. Thank you. You kept Rocket in there.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm gonna guess the original tribes voted together.
No, this is so...
Oh my god.
Why is Wanda voting with Thanos against Rocket? Why? Like, I feel like this should have been cut and dry, but Wanda's gotta complicate things even more. What the heck, man?
I think she just wanted to instigate something.
What reason did she have to vote with Thanos after he basically killed her husband in Infinity War? she just dug her own grave, man. But let's see what happens here. Next episode 7. Doesn't really look like there's a whole lot going on these new tribes for right now. I'm just going to go ahead and skip to the reward challenge here. Kevin Feige tribe wins reward. They win cooking utensils, herbs, spices, and kebabs. And the Jack Kirby tribe wins reward as well. They also take home some kebabs. I'm sure Rocket was just slurping up those kebabs, man. But
yeah,
and
like
the same two tribes win immunity. So that means the Stan Lee tribe, which has Tony Stark and Pepper Potts on it, they're going to tribal council. But what's this? Gamora and Hope have a major fight. Uh-oh.
They're in the same alliance.
They are in the same alliance, which dissolves. It dissolves.
Only alliance we had in the game. It's now...
wait a minute. Hope and Loki are an alliance, though.
2 people isn't an alliance.
That's an alliance to me. That is an unholy alliance. What happened here? Oh, Rocket and Wanda have a small fight. Probably because Wanda voted against him and not Thanos at Tribal. You think?
That might have something to do with it.
Yeah, it's got to. It's got to, yep. But, you see an alliance form here of Agatha Harkness, Rocket Raccoon, and Peter Parker. This alliance makes absolutely no sense.
It does not. They've shared no screen time together.
This is bananas, man. I mean, here's the thing, though. I feel like Wanda has alienated herself from the rest of this Kevin Feige tribe. She lucked out. If they were going to tribal council, she was gone. 100%. 100%
It was just the
gone.
4 of them, right?
It was just the 4 of them, yep. But you have Stan Lee sitting here at tribal council. Carol Danvers has the idol. She does not play it. Let's see what happens here.
Tony Stark is in trouble.
But Pepper Potts is also sitting there. But something crazy could happen here. I don't know. For all I know, Luke could be a very sad man indeed, and Bruce could be gone before the merge.
Let's see.
And let's see what happens. First vote, Pepper Potts.
Okay.
Killmonger.
What?
Killmonger. That's 2 votes Killmonger, 1 vote Pepper Potts. And the 7th player voted out as Killmonger.
They decided to go against Killmonger.
They decided to take a threat out of the game. He was threatening to burn it all on his way out the door. And now there's only one villain left in the game. And her name is Agatha Harkness. Here we are at the merge.
She's in an alliance.
She is in an alliance with Peter Parker and Rocket Raccoon. This game makes no sense, everybody. I mean, this is to be expected from a stream like this. We're already at the merge. If you guys are enjoying this, what the heck are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more silliness like this and more streams like this. Hit that thumbs up as well. That would be excellent. Luke says defeat Agatha. Couldn't agree more. But here we are at the merge, and we have named it the Chadwick Boseman tribe. May he rest in peace. He's sitting there, you got purple buffs, just excellent. Excellent. You got a nice, colorful, diverse cast of people still left in the game. Tony and Pepper are still rock solid.
Okay,
they have not split it up.
So Carol Danvers, Peter Parker, and Wanda Maximoff all have their idols, and Okoye has the idol nullifier. So
Indeed.
13 people left, 3 idols, 1 idol nullifier. This merged tribe could be chaos. Oh,
Yeah,
secret
there's
advantage.
there's already chaos as Peter Parker finds a secret advantage. It's a vote steal. It can be used at one tribal council up until the final 5. Peter may be one of the most powerful people in this game right now.
He's got an idol and
He's got a
the
vote
vote
steal.
steal.
Yep, you got 2 main alliances here. This could be pretty important as we proceed here. But Rocket Raccoon wins the first individual immunity. Booyah! My pick, my man, Rocket Raccoon. I love it. I love it so much.
The jury starts tonight, and the first member will not be Rocket Raccoon.
Indeed. But let's see what's going on. Any shenanigans happening at this camp before Tribal Council? Okoye and Tony have a small fight. What could they have been fighting about? You think Tony may have wanted the rights to name the tribe after him, and Okoye took exception to that, and Tony rubbed her the wrong way?
That sounds like a pretty good reason to have a fight. Yeah.
Tony Stark being the arrogant asshole he is.
Yeah.
And already, Jake, the Rocket, Peter, Agatha trio has dissolved. They've already dissolved.
You were together for 2 episodes, and now you're just out the door.
They're out the door. Maybe they noticed that Peter Parker is too big of a threat, and they have to get rid of him while they still can. Oh, you got a new alliance forming here, though. It's Hope, Loki, Gamora, Pepper, and Tony Stark. Yeah.
This is a pretty powerful. We've got a married couple. We've got the 2 people who have been together since the start of the game. And Gamora
is 5th place if this alliance makes it to the end. But we'll see what happens with this first tribal council. I have no clue who's going home, Jake.
I mean, the people are loaded here. Like, there's 3 idols. There's okay. So
there's an idol nullifier. There's a vote steal. There's just all this shit in the game.
Just don't save it till final 6 and then someone go home because they didn't have an advantage.
And then someone go, yeah. I really hope that doesn't happen. But
okay,
here we are. Here's all of our idols, all of our advantages. Rocket has the necklace. It's time to vote. Carol Danvers is going to use her idol on Bruce Banner.
Second idol played on Bruce Banner, and he didn't have to lift a finger.
Bruce Banner did not find one hidden immunity idol, ladies and gentlemen. So he got 2 allies, or so seemingly allies, to help him out. Any votes cast against Bruce will not count.
And Okoye plays the idol nullifier.
Nope. That's it. That's it. Just no votes will count for Bruce. Here we go. First vote, Bruce Banner. Does not count. Unbelievable.
Bruce gets saved again.
Luke is so happy right now. Banner does not count. 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 Banner does not count.
He would have gone home.
We have no votes so far. 6 votes left. Wanda. Is she going to go home with an idol in her pocket?
I bet she is.
Oh my God. 1 vote, Wanda.
Natasha.
1 vote, Wanda. 1 vote, Natasha. Wanda, we're tied. 2-2. 2 votes left. Natasha. And the 8th person voted out, first member of the jury, Natasha Romanoff. How fitting. How fitting is that?
What a freaking vote. A 7-4-2 vote.
And Banner was saved yet again by a strong female. And the first woman that saved him is the one voted off here. Let's see. Bruce voted.
Natasha was the first person to play the auto for Bruce?
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
And Carol voted for Natasha, of course. Captain Marvel voted for Black Widow. I guess Captain Marvel is jealous that Black Widow had the better female-led Marvel film. That's undisputed. But let's see. Natasha and Bruce both voted for Wanda. Carol voted for Natasha, which is interesting. Okoye, Peter Parker, and Rocket were the other votes for Natasha. Okay. This is just a clusterfuck. That majority alliance's votes were negated along with Agatha and Wanda.
You know, I gotta be thinking, like, the people who keep playing their idols for Bruce, they probably just want to keep him around because he's a bigger threat. Either that or he has a very impressive social game that we're just not seeing.
They are using the Tony Vlachos meat shield strategy. Luke says at least Natasha made it to the jury. Yeah, for sure. She had a strong showing. She had that immunity idol at the beginning. She played it on Banner, ironically enough. Banner did not vote against her. Of course he didn't because, the Age of Ultron dynamics. So let's see what happens as we keep going. Final 12. Okoye has the idol nullifier. Peter has all his shit still. Those alliances are still there. Got a reward challenge here. Reward challenge. You got 2 teams of 6, and this group wins reward. They win 12 pizzas to be enjoyed at camp. Peter and Tony are bonding over reward, I'm sure, because they were on that team together.
Peter's feeling back to his roots back home, New York, delivering pizzas.
It's what do you think he would what do you think he said? It's pizza time. It's pizza time. That's what we have a promise, and it's serious. I don't know the exact. I haven't seen Spider-Man 2 in a while, so
no, me neither.
I need to fix that. And for the second straight week, Rocket wins the
Christ, Rocket!
Boom! Oh, that means he's going to be a big threat later on.
Yeah. If Rocket doesn't win immunity next time, he's definitely going home.
He sure is.
That's always an easy reason to vote someone out.
Because they have all the immunity wins. Oh, Low-Key has a major meltdown. Is that because his show is ending tomorrow and he doesn't want it to?
Wait, is it just one season or is it like a mini series?
I don't know. I've been hearing that they are developing a second season, but that hasn't been confirmed yet. I'll believe it when I hear it confirmed. So I'll just leave it at that. But Loki has a major meltdown, probably because the season finale is tomorrow night. Rocket has a major meltdown. Why are you having a meltdown, Rocket? You have immunity.
I think he might be looking long term. Like, he might be looking at tomorrow. Like, why did I win today?
What the hell, man? You have a major meltdown. Carol and Pepper have a small fight. This is all over the place. Doesn't feel like it has a lasting impact. Let's look at tribal council
just
here.
A small tiff.
Just a small tiff. Who do you think's in trouble here?
Oh boy.
Do you think
honestly,
Banner
based on how the season has been going, I don't know. It could be literally anyone.
Do you think Banner will get more votes?
He might. It might be Bruce's time.
Do you think he'll have another idol played on him?
Oh boy, that would be very funny, but...
Yeah, so we have Peter Parker and Wanda Maximoff sitting there with idols. Peter has a vote steal. Okoye has a nullifier. Rocket, of course, is sitting there with immunity. Okay, so Peter is going to steal Rocket's vote. So Rocket cannot vote. Peter will vote twice instead.
Kind of like the safety without power advantage. If you think about it, you're safe, but you can't vote.
Exactly, yeah. So essentially like the Jeremy Collins leaving tribal council, but you can't vote. That's essentially what Rocket has here, but he's still at tribal council. He's sitting there with immunity. Here we go. 12 votes in all. No idols are played. First vote, Agatha Harkness. Carol Danvers.
I think that fight may have been her undoing.
Maybe, yeah. Agatha Harkness. We're tied. 2-2. Carol. That's 4 votes Carol, 2 votes Agatha. 6 votes left. Agatha Harkness. Carol, good lord, don't tell me there's going to be a freaking tie. 5-3. Carol, that's enough. She's
Captain
gone.
Marvel, the tribe has spoken.
Captain Marvel, right after she played an idol for the Hulk, is out. Of course. And Bruce voted for Carol. What a sneak!
Bruce!
What a sneak!
You dirty bastard! Why would you do that? She saved you!
Dirty bastard! Yeah, she saved you, and now you freaking betrayed her. The votes for Agatha were Carol and the dynamic duo of Hope and Loki.
I honestly think Hope and Loki should have just voted for Carol, because now the rest of the tribe's gonna be sniffing out their duo.
They are. They notice that they're too strong of a pair, and that's going to be it. I got to catch up on this chat here. He thinks Banner is bribing another security guard with pizza. Yep.
That might be why he's staying in the game.
That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Flashback to 2008 with Edward Norton's Hulk, not Ruffalo's Hulk. He thinks Hulk is going to get voted out. Rocket's got temper problems. You don't say. You don't say, especially if you look at the
Rocket's
the
got a problem of going on an immunity streak.
Watch him win immunity for the third straight time.
Rocket is secretly Ozzy Lust in disguise.
Yep, because we don't mention that other guy. You have 2 teams of 10. Agatha does not participate and cannot win this reward challenge. And you have this team right here. Winning reward. They go to a burger bar, Tony Stark's favorite place. Of course, so fitting right here. Happy Hogan told his little daughter that he loves cheeseburgers. And there he is. There he is winning the burger reward.
Rocket's getting more fuel to win the immunity challenge, but he doesn't.
Peter Parker wins immunity this time, even though he has an idol in his pocket. So he can hold on to it. He's safe for another week. And I'm sure all the fans of Spider-Man are so happy right now. But there's no hidden immunity idol hidden right now at this new beach. You just have Peter and Wanda sitting there with idols. Gamora and Loki bond slightly because they're in an alliance.
And then it disintegrates.
And then Gamora goes and forms her own alliance. This game is a mess. This game is such a mess. Look at this. You have Agatha Harkness, Gamora, Pepper and Tony. Peter Parker is now included in this alliance with Iron Man. That makes sense. And then Wanda in an alliance with Agatha Harkness.
You think if they kick Peter out of the alliance, he'd be like, no, Mr. Stark, I don't want to go.
Jesus Christ. Yes, that's exactly what would happen. But here we are at Tribal Council. Bruce Banner might be in trouble.
Yeah, it might. No, I'm thinking they're going to go for Rocket, honestly. I think
they might. You think so?
Rocket went on an immunity streak, and now he's not safe tonight, so...
He is not. Peter is sitting there with the immunity necklace. It's time to vote. Who has an idol? No idols played, of course. First vote goes to Rocket. Oh, you were right. I'm scared. I'm scared now. Oye. Rocket. That's 3 for Rocket, 1 for Okoye. Rocket. Yep, it was a unanimous vote out
of
Rocket. And I am a very sad man indeed. Oh,
you know what? Don't be too sad. Rocket, he played a hard game, but ultimately it wasn't meant to be. I think the rest of the tribe, they just realized, look, if we let this guy get further, he's just going to go on another immunity streak.
They knew he was going to win. So here we are, final 10.
2-part episode.
Rocket is sitting there on the jury. Hope and Loki, of course, are an alliance. And then you have this big kerfuffle over here. Gamora, Pepper, and Tony with 3 different big alliances. They're double agents because they're shady. This is the reward challenge. Oh, okay. So Bruce, Gamora, Tony, Pepper, and Peter win a survivor picnic with wraps and wine and letters from home.
I think this might be Hulk's one opportunity to try and form an alliance of sorts, because he's not in any alliances. He's been getting votes. He's been getting idols played on him.
Do you think he's going to try and coerce Peter into playing another idol for him?
He might. He might get 3 idols played on him this season.
That would be so ridiculous. But anyway, but
he wins immunity,
or he wins the necklace. Yep, he's sitting there with immunity. And Luke Ponto in the chat is a very happy man indeed. Here we go.
That was the challenge where that lasted like over 5 hours. Remember?
Oh, that was. Oh, and he was, of course. Yeah, of course Hulk would last like 5 hours on that little pole. Talk Jeff Probst's ear off about quantum physics and time travel.
I think Hulk knew he was in danger and he had to win, so he just held on for dear life.
There you go. But Bruce and Okoye have a minor disagreement, Jake. Too bad that's not an immunity necklace nullifier that she can't use.
Nope.
That would just be freaking ridiculous. And now Jeff Probst is taking notes and putting that twist in one of his future seasons right now.
Absolutely.
But Tony Stark is impressing the rest of the team.
And
having a very quiet season here. Peter and Wanda once again bond slightly. Tony Stark leaves this alliance. Why? Your wife is in there.
Well, maybe he wants to still stay in the other alliance.
I don't know. Maybe
He's in
they
another
notice
alliance with his wife. He'll be fine.
Maybe they notice that Hope and Loki are too strong of a pair, and they know they're going to get to the end. Who knows, really? But here we are sitting at Tribal Council, final 10 here. Bruce has the necklace. Peter is going to play his idol on Wanda.
Wanda already had an idol, you idiot!
Do you think... Now, hold on a second. Do you think Wanda's going to return the favor?
No, she's not going to.
Kagi-on style. You don't think so? Any votes cast against Wanda? She won't. She won't. Of course not.
She told you.
It's going to be a stupid move. But first vote, Agatha Harkness. Okoye. Agatha Harkness. Okoye. We're tied. 2-2. Agatha Harkness. Okoye. We're tied. 3-3. This is going to lead to a rock draw, isn't it? Agatha Harkness. Okoye. We're 4-4. Okoye. That's 5 votes Okoye, 4 votes Agatha, 1 vote left. And the 11th person voted out is Okoye.
And Okoye goes to Ponderosa with the idol nullifier in her pocket.
With the nullifier in her pocket. You manifest it. You jinxed it, Jake. See? She doesn't use the advantage, and now she's voted out with it in her pocket. You jinxed it.
What did I do? I didn't do anything. That was Brant Steele that did it.
You manifested it, though. But Bruce, Hope, Loki, and Okoye were the ones who voted for Agatha. Everybody else voted for Okoye. Of course, you have that big kerfuffle of a majority. Wanda and Agatha are in that alliance somehow. But it's basically 6-on-3. 6-on-3 in terms of, this little dynamic here that we have. Gamora finds the brand new hidden immunity idol that's hidden on the beach. Very quiet season for her.
I think Gamora is realizing that's the end of the game, and she kind of wants to start playing hard now that they're getting close to the end.
Yep, she wants to try and build her resume for the jury, so to speak.
The end is in sight.
The end is very much in sight here.
Gamora, you can't just start playing the game during the last 4 episodes and expect to win.
That's very true. 2 teams of 4. Loki does not participate and cannot win reward. You have this team right here that wins an afternoon cruise and a feast. I wonder if Stark Industries put that yacht together.
Yeah, he probably provided a lot of the funding for this season, honestly.
And then Gamora wins the necklace after finding the idol. This is a big Gamora episode, my friends.
Yep.
Big Gamora episode here. So here we are. Peter and Tony have a small fight. And it has a lasting impact.
I think it was about how he just gave over the glasses to Mysterio and Far From Home.
Probably.
And Tony's like, what the hell, dude? Like, are you stupid or something? Or are you just pretending?
What the hell is this?
Wanda is leaving her alliance.
Wanda Maximoff has been the most confusing contestant on this show.
She doesn't have a strategy. She's just going along with it.
She's like Chaos Cats, basically.
Yes.
With no strategy.
She's not here to win. She's just here to make things difficult for everyone else.
So these two have idols. Gamora has the necklace. It's time to vote. No idols played. First vote, Banner.
Bruce might be in trouble.
Wanda. Banner. That's 3 votes Banner, 1 vote Wanda, 5 votes left. Banner. And the 12th person voted out is Bruce Banner.
Wanda narrowly avoided going home with an idol in her pocket.
Yep, but Bruce was the sole vote for Wanda. Maybe he was rubbing everybody the wrong way. Maybe they saw him as too much of a physical threat. Whatever the case may be, Banner is gone now. Luke might have jinxed it with this, but I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, but
Rip.
final 8 here. You still have this dynamic duo of Hope and Low-Key in the corner.
That's the duo. That's how you play Survivor. You just stick with one person and work together.
And speaking of duos, guess what?
What?
Tony and Pepper are still intact.
Oh, yeah.
Husband and wife are still intact in the game.
That is astonishing.
Maybe that's the meat shield. Maybe that connection is the big meat shield for everyone else. But here we are, final 8 here. Reward challenge. Must be the loved ones visit. Let's see. You got 4 pairs. Yes, it is the loved ones visit. Pepper and Peter win reward, and they share it with Tony and Agatha Harkness. Is Howard Stark coming to visit his son from the multiverse? Is that what it is?
Yeah, probably. And Peter's Aunt May came out to help.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know who the hell would have come out for Agatha Harkness. Maybe it was Ralph Boner. Ralph Boner, perhaps. The husband.
I don't know
WandaVision.
who that is. Anyways.
You'll know when you see him. You'll know when you see him. But with that said, Gamora, second straight week, wins immunity.
Guardians of the Galaxy people just go on immunity streaks, honestly.
They do, and then they get voted out. Gamora does have an idol. Rocket never had an idol. Gamora and Tony bond strongly. It has a lasting impact. Gamora and Wanda have a minor disagreement, though, Jake.
Oh, boy.
What could they be disagreeing about?
They're probably battling for, like, who's a supreme female hero in the tribe.
Supreme, yep. Peter and Wanda finally form an alliance that was manifested from the very beginning.
And Hope leaves her alliance.
I mean, that was an alliance of 4 already. I'm pretty sure that was an alliance on the whatchamacallit, what the fuck was that red tribe again? The Jack Kirby tribe.
Yes.
Yeah. So Hope leaves that alliance. I'm sure she's still with Loki, though, in terms of gameplay. Let's see. If anybody has an idol, now's the time to play it. No one stands. 8 votes in all. Wanda Maximoff.
Wanda's had that idol, like, forever.
Peter Parker.
Oh,
it's
boy,
one
this
vote
vote's
Hope,
all over the place.
1 vote Peter, 1 vote Wanda. Wanda. It's 2 votes Wanda. Hope. Wanda. Hope. That's 3 votes Hope, 3 votes Wanda, 1 vote Peter, 1 vote left. 13th person voted out of Survivor Marvel-ous Island and the 6th member of our jury, Hope Van Dyne.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wow. Wanda again gets out of there by the skin of her teeth with an idol still in her pocket that she doesn't play. Agatha was one of the votes for Hope, so she saved Wanda somehow. Let's see. So
Hope voted for Peter.
Hope was the vote for Peter. Loki voted for Wanda. So Hope did not go to force a tie here with Wanda.
Which would have been the smarter thing to do.
That's interesting.
I think maybe she just wanted to scare Peter because he's made it this far without receiving a vote.
Maybe that could be it. That could be it. Luke says Banner betrayed him. I think Brant Steele betrayed you, buddy. Hopefully Wanda will win now. I mean, she's escaped so many votes at this time. So, I mean, she may be a sneaky winner if that's the case. On the contrary from her WandaVision character. But here we are, final 7, Jake.
This is the penultimate episode of the season, and then it's going to be the finale.
Yes, sir. So Pepper Potts wins reward. She shares it, of course, with her husband and Low-Key for some reason. They win a helicopter ride to a beach club.
Nice.
Not with Stark's name on it, but Stark does win immunity.
Wow.
There you go. And I'm sure Marcus watching this replay is a very happy man.
So Tony is making it to the finale episode?
He is, yep. But Loki and Wanda bond slightly. She has a major fight with Pepper Potts, though.
Wanda, what are you doing? Loki's forming a new alliance with Tony
Stark. with
With
Tony
one
Stark
episode left in the season.
because his closest ally was voted off. She did not force a tie. But here we are. I think Wanda's got to play her idol this time. She has to.
Or she's going home.
I mean, yeah, if she doesn't at this point, yeah, I feel like she's toast.
Oh, wait, they might go for Gamora because, the Guardian's immunity streak curse.
Yep. Gamora has an idol of her own, though. Let's see. No one stands. Oh, this could be a bonehead move.
It's going to be Wanda or Gamora.
They're going to get voted off with an idol in their pocket. I'm sensing it
Yeah,
here.
someone's going home with an idol in their pants.
I'm sensing a bonehead move. Here we are. First vote, Gamora. Ask and you shall receive. Wanda. One vote Gamora. One vote Wanda. Both with idols in their pocket.
Neither of them played it.
Remember, Wanda. Gamora. We're tied. 2-2. Gamora. Wanda. 3 votes
It's going to come down
Gamora.
to 1 vote.
3 votes Wanda. Who made the biggest bonehead move over here? The 14th player voted out, and the whatever member of our jury. Wanda
Maximoff. The tribe has spoken. You went home with an idol in your pocket because you were an idiot and you didn't play it.
She never played it after escaping by the skin of her teeth so many times. And
So
Agatha and Peter were the only other people who voted for Gamora.
Watch Gamora go on an immunity streak at the finale.
There you go. Gamora might have gotten spooked with this idol in her pocket. I don't know if there's no other idol hidden at this point. So
but we've made it to the finale.
We have already. Again, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, ladies and gentlemen. Pepper wins immunity. She also wins a reward of spaghetti, meal, and cake, which sounds awesome. And she shares it with her husband and with Loki. Is Loki just the scapegoat?
I mean, honestly, to be fair, he hasn't really done anything major in the game, so they might be bringing Loki to the end.
They might be bringing him to the end as a goat, even though he had a pretty good season, all things considered. But Agatha and Peter bond slightly after the fact that, Wanda was voted off. Agatha leaves this alliance that Peter is part of for some reason. So we are. I think Gamora's got to play her idol here at the final 6. Time to vote.
It's Gamora or Agatha because she just left the alliance.
Gamora does not play the idol.
Well, next time is the last time she can play it anyway, so...
Cannot vote for Pepper Potts. All votes will count. First vote, Agatha Harkness. Gamora. Agatha Harkness. I think she's done. Agatha Harkness. Gamora. Agatha Harkness. After making it so far, it really was Agatha. It was Agatha all along. The tribe has spoken. In a pretty, it seems like
voted with Agatha?
Pretty straightforward tribal council. Peter Parker.
Yeah, he's a little weasel.
He is a little weasel, yeah. And you were the one who was like, "Oh, I've laughed so hard if Tom Holland was voted off first." Yeah, look who's the smart one now. Who's the smart one
this
now.
This thing is completely randomized. There's no such thing as strategy in this.
I know. But here we are. You have this kerfuffle of an alliance. Loki is aligned with them too. It's just a big weird web. Loki wins Final 5 immunity. He will advance to the Final 4.
He's finally done something in this game.
Pepper and Peter find something in common. They both love Tony Stark. You think?
I think it's got to be it. It's got to be Gamora's time now.
Unless, this is the last time Gamora can play her idol.
She better play it this time. This is the only time she can play it.
And she does.
Okay, thank goodness you're not an idiot.
Any votes cast against Gamora will not count. She will advance to the Final 4. I'll read the votes.
She a unanimous vote, didn't she?
Gamora does not count. Gamora. Peter Parker. And the 16th player voted out is Peter Parker.
Peter.
Sure
Gamora did it.
Very happy man indeed. It was the alliance of Gamora, Loki, and Tony Stark, who did not vote with his wife. That's interesting. I
Peter
guess
Parker, he had a very powerful game, but it ultimately wasn't meant to be. And now we're at the final four with Gamora, Loki, Pepper Potts, and Tony Stark.
with a weird kerfuffle of alliances here. Pepper Potts wins final immunity. She is going to final tribal, and she's got to pick 2 people to compete in the fire making challenge. Who's it going to be? She grants safety to her husband, of course, because I feel like she knows he doesn't need the million. So this sets up a fire challenge between Gamora and Loki.
And the winner is
like Gamora is going to final tribal. Loki is eliminated. How fitting of a game this was.
And Loki is the final member of the jury.
The day before the Loki finale, of course. I could not have, pictured more perfect timing there. So here we are. Final 3 ends up being Gamora and the married couple of Tony and Pepper, who I did think, all things considered, I thought they would be split right away. But here they are in the final 3. Credit to them. Gamora played a very strong game close to the end. I'm going to go with Gamora on this one. I think she got the win in the bag here.
Oh, boy. It's honestly, this vote could go any way. So
let's see what happens. They're at the reunion. First vote goes to Pepper. The next vote goes to Gamora. There's 10 votes in all. You want to see her name this time. Tony Stark. They're splitting votes. Tony, Pepper, Gamora. 2-2-2.
Everyone has 2 votes.
Pepper. Tony.
Is it going to come down to what?
Pepper Potts wins Survivor Marvel-ous Island after a nice immunity streak. Wow.
After receiving the votes of Agatha Harkness, Hope Van Dyne, Okoye, Peter Parker,
and Loki.
He
did play a very strong social game. Tony got 3 votes, even though he's already a millionaire.
Got votes from Rocket, Scarlet Witch, and Carol Danvers.
And
Gamora got the vote. Rocket didn't vote for Gamora.
He did not. He did not.
Jesus Christ. This is for all the times he called me Trash Panda.
Why did the first person voted out win the fan favorite award?
Why? What did he do?
He just got...
Survivor doesn't even do the fan favorite season anymore. Why is it showing up now?
Why the fuck is the first person voted off the fan favorite? I don't understand it. I mean, I understand because it's Thor, but in Survivor logic, that makes no sense. Pepper Pot is your winner. Ladies and gentlemen, this was so much fun. As per, let's see some of these statistics. Bruce Banner got 21 votes.
Jesus Christ.
21 votes cast against him. Most strategic is Tony Stark. Interesting because he did not find one hidden immunity idol. Not one.
Boy, oh boy.
Boy, oh boy is right. Luke says that was a weird game.
That's all Brand Steel games.
And I couldn't have put it any better myself. But Jake, once again, thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you for putting this list together. If you guys enjoyed this weird shenanigans style game, hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up as well. I've got a lot of things coming up here on the channel. Space Jam New Legacy is coming out this weekend. Look forward to that review. I will be reviewing Loki after I watch the finale tomorrow at some point. So expect those 2 reviews this weekend. And yeah, I'm going to finish up my Shyamalan playlist fairly soon. Jake, what you got going on?
So my YouTube channel is still active, just haven't posted in a while because I've been busy, but if you want to see me on YouTube, I don't have movie reviews or things like this, but I have singing videos. Just type my name right there, Jacob Goller, in the search box. You'll find me. I got some singing videos, and I'm gonna try to post something this week. I'm gonna try to do something this week when I have time.
Awesome, brother.
Hopefully, I'll convince Zack to be able to do more of these ridiculous Brand Steel Survivor simulators. I've got a couple ideas up in my noggin that I'm gonna tell him.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I'll tell
look
him
forward,
after we stop the recording, actually.
look forward to that and much, much more, ladies and gentlemen. I do have another exciting live stream coming your way tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's an awesome ranking. I've got a nice panel coming in to join me, but you guys are the best. Again, hit that subscribe button. If you're new, hit that thumbs up as well. Thank you all for tuning in and watching the replay, and I'll see you all for the next one. Take care, guys.
Bye.